What is up, guys? Welcome to Legacy TCG. Back with some Edison. We have Eric on the right playing Macro Monarchs, and Raul is playing Machina. So he's gonna start off pretty strong. Has a dimensional fissure. Doesn't have the survivor, unfortunately. If you compare with the survivor, he can start getting a lot of value really quickly. Trap Dust Shoot's gonna take a look at the hand. We'll take care of Caius. Caius being the most threatening because you can pair it with that emergency teleport. And then the Exile Force will take care of this hamster, unfortunately. A very good answer for that hamster set. The hamster is like one of those cards that can set up the Machina's pretty much whole engine. It gets the right go, it starts clearing back row with the right go, milling some cards. It's just a very powerful card in that deck. Whoa, you can Rhoda for that thing? Holy moly. Okay, that's pretty cool. Raiko's gonna look to pop. We will chain Chalice. I'm not sure what he targeted. Maybe he targeted the fissure. That's at least what I would go for, but Carbons goes in. Dimensional Prison will eat that. Gotta clear out the board just in case because you probably sync with the DD Survivor end phase. The Survivor come back, and then we're just in a whole host of trouble after that. Yikes! Yeah, this might be turn real bad real soon. 18, 13. And then we'll deal with this Armor Master. Hits the bottomless. And end phase, we'll get Survivor back. So this is how the Macro Monarch essentially gets the advantage over time. Is they'll tribute synchro with that Survivor. And then end phase, he just keeps coming back. Keeps going in. Eventually burning you out. Here is the gear frame. So you can pitch with the fissure, it just depends on how you pitch. Yeah, it really depends on how you pitch. So Survivor's gonna crash, and then he's gonna special end phase. You gotta get this fissure off the board, but we have a ton of back row in the back. Can she do it? Torrential. Trap Stun's gonna eat that. Dark Bribe will protect that Torrential. Clearing the board. Okay, so we gotta try that again. Yeah. Pretty much as soon as you see the fissure, you just have to clear it with Raiko, Lila, which Raul has been trying his best to do. Compulse. Summon DD Survivor again. Oh no, another Chalice will stop the gear frame. A very good answer for that card. It's like, God, that card's actually just so nuts. That's why I started playing the takes 400 in the end. That's why I started playing the Machina deck in the first place, is purely because of gear frame. I remember seeing Stratos being played, and I was like, dude, this card's insane. I was like, wait a second. These guys have three gear frames. So Solemn Judgment will stop this Trap Stun. Looks like a Heavy Storm was in hand. Maybe we just launched the Heavy Storm anyways. Threatening Roar, we chained. We clear all the back row. Now we gotta get rid of this Survivor. If we can get rid of the Survivor, then we're looking pretty good. Discard Machina Fortress, Special Fortress. Alright. Unfortunately, we can't move him, but we did get rid of a ton of back row. Oh god. Sack over Survivor. Contact for 3 in Chimera Tech is gonna be a problem for us to deal with. Holy crap. That is that's pretty big. But we do have a force. This can deal with that card. decides to wall up with it instead of attacking, just because if he does attack, then it could, and he loses his wall with the fortress on field, no answer, then he might be in trouble. Dust Tornado takes care of that, and then we'll deprison. Okay, now we're just drawing back to back. Exile Force takes care of another card, dealing with the hamster first and then the Raikou. This is pretty grindy. I like when it gets to this point in the game. It's honestly pretty exhilarating. A lot of fun. Okay, Psychic Commander is in hand. Hamster gets our Raikou. Finally able to get a well, actually we haven't gotten an actual Raikou effect off. Both times was either chaliced or forced. I think he takes what, 3, 4, 5 5. He's gonna take care of the back row. It is a threatening roar. That card's pretty good. Brain Control will take care of this commander. We can sync these two. That way you don't take damage from this Raikou. Go into Android and end phase gain 600. Oh, we'll just sit on this card for a while. Cyber Valley. So at this point in the game too, if Eric can't establish a macro with a card that uses that card pretty well, that it gets a little tough to win the game. Whereas Raul, if he just like draws Pot of Avarice, Gear Frame, like any of those cards, it's a lot easier to reestablish a board. MST take care of this Macrocosmos. We will flip summon, go into Goyo, and that would be enough damage to end the game. It looks like I was off by like 1,100 life points, but oh, it was a hamster hit. But game 2 looks like the same start as game 1. Dimensional Fissure with 1 card. Mind Control will take care of this one. If it's a hamster and he flips it, then we're gonna be pretty sad. Still sad with the Raikou, but at least is not Mind Control, flip hamster, special Raikou from his deck. It's possible that Eric could have sided a Raikou too. But ooh, Dust Tornado hits the mysterious card. We will use Caius to clear the other card. And swing in for 24. Caius is one of those catch-all cards, extremely powerful. One of the best cards in all of Edison. And the Gale is there to clear him off board. He is a Caius / Stardust Destroyer. He don't look like much, but he's insane. Caius of his own, swing in for 24. Gores hits the board. Uh-oh. Smashing Ground will deal with the highest defense, which is Gores. He's just gonna use it to wall up. So hopefully Eric does not have another Caius or a way to make this this boy bigger. Oh, he does have another Caius. He goes for it. Banishes the token, swings in for another 24. End phase Dust Tornado hits the Dimensional Fissure. That's what we want. That's all we want. We want Dust Tornadoes, MSTs, Heavy Storms, all those things to clear the Macrocosmos. So Exile Force deals with Fortress. We'll take 24, and that will seal the deal. Game number 3. This one's for all the marbles. All the marbles in the bag. Go Gear Frame, get Fortress. Different start to this game. Less setup, more I guess hand setup is it's a little different. Whereas Hamster Raikou is like graveyard setup. This is more of a hand setup. He's gonna opt for a Cyber Dragon Contact, swinging for 2k. Sweet. Let's see if he can establish a Macrocosmos or Dimensional Fissure. Raul did a really good job of clearing the game 2 fissures, but looks like in game 3 Eric is light on back row. Oh, special attack for 100. Sweet. Quick, clean answer for this Chimeric Tech Fortress Dragon. Uh-oh. Here comes the mind control again. Might have been a puppy. It is a puppy. Depending on his hand, he can clear the back row. Yeah, just in case. Bottomless, deep prison, torrential. With that in mind, we can look to clear the board. Then he'll exile force, gives the Raiko back. Not ideal to give the body back, but it is just a 200 attack dog. But if he's able to stick 2 bodies on field, it gets a lot harder for us to play the game. Just because that body can be used for extra utility. Man, these Cyber Dragons are flying in. Cyber Dragon tributes for Caius, clears the heavy storm, hits the Lila. Okay, that could have been really scary. If he hit a bottomless on that set, we would have been in big trouble. We go Gear Frame again, get Fortress, Special Fortress, and swing over for 100. 18, take 1900. And then we are going to set a card and pass. Yeah, so light on back row. This is unfortunate. This is like the first spell of trap that Eric has set today, or in game 3. Summon Card Trooper, mill a couple cards, and we'll attack. 100, 1800, 19, and that would be the game. Solemn Judgment was the last card set. He does draw a Macros Cosmos. Unfortunate, but even so, it was just too late. The Survivor needed to be paired with that way earlier on. So the thing with Macros Cosmos is when they do have the cards set up, like Fissure and Macros Cosmos with the DD Survivor, like as you saw in game 1, it's so hard to like overcome that. It's kind of like a Treeborn Frog, but instead of Treeborn Frog, it's an 1800 hitter that just keeps going and keeps consuming all your resources. And then when they like start synchroing and then using Monarchs on top of it, it can be extremely oppressive. But as you saw in game 3, if he's like not able to set up, or if you're able to break apart his board, then the cards are a lot weaker without those fissures, Cosmos, things of that nature. And slowly he'll like dwindle down. Like he doesn't have a way to replenish cards. The only way he can get cards is pretty much this Survivor plus Macros Cosmos, you know, as I mentioned earlier. But if you see, like, it has its strengths and weaknesses. I like seeing it because it's different, and you know, it's in my opinion fun to see. But yeah, Raul takes it 2-1, a very fun match. If you guys like the videos, make sure to hit that subscribe button, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.